Here we go. Now he didn't make the 2. Didn't make the 2, but look at this. Definitely, and that's the thing about making the 2 on the break, is it definitely makes the outs, I mean, making the 1 on the break makes the outs so much easier. But Shane has got complete control of the table. He's looking really, really fluid. I look for Shane to really, really lock Orcollo up right here. He's got a couple of really, really sweet balls to put him behind. And guaranteed get him behind the 9-5. I mean, I would have to think. Be a smidgen touchy. Now, is he going all the way up? Chip, I think he's going all the way up on this ball.
He's going to cut it down the rail?
I think he's going. I don't think Shane is messing around right here. I think Shane is cutting this ball in. He is not rink-a-dinking this ball.
No, I like it. I like him cutting this ball in here.
Wow.
Great shot.
Beauty.
He's definitely feeling it. Shooting that shot as good as he did right there. And he's going to make that shot a lot. He likes those little cuts down the rail like that.
Of course. But, I mean, I went so quick to say that he was going to play safe and put him behind the 2-4.
Oh,
you know?
Off the air.
Well, I mean, what's wrong with that shot? You know, for your average human being, I mean, that's really a pretty dang good shot. You know.
Yeah, these are pretty forgiving pockets, and you know, Shane loves cutting them down the rail like that.
Yeah. Well,
plus he's feeling
Chip,
it. He's feeling
you
it right.
know as well as I do that shot wasn't absolutely stealing. I mean, you know, when you're looking at Shane shooting that ball, a lot of players wouldn't hit that ball that well, but. Now, he definitely didn't hit that ball as good as he wanted to.
He just didn't draw his ball. Yeah, he overran it a little. He should be fine. Cut this in with a little inside and come back and forth. But
yeah, and I will say this. You know, there's one thing I know for a fact. This table rolls very true, but the only thing I do know, like guaranteed, is that everything kind of rolls more towards the head string, the racking area. So you'll notice balls carry a little bit, a smidgen more towards the racking area than they will up. You know what I mean? They'll roll a little slower going up than they will down, which is pretty interesting, and I'm sure both of them know that, you know. Now, when I say a smidgen, I mean it's very, very slight.
That was interesting how he played that. I like how he played that to make sure with the angle. I would have played it with inside, but then again, it's a tougher shot with inside. So
yeah, and then you may not even get – your cue ball might reverse off the second rail and be hooked anyway.
That's what I'm saying. I like the way he played that.
Yeah.
He made sure he made the ball, and he has a guaranteed shot on the 7.
It's like what we talked about on the bar table. It's area position, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Keep it simple.
And that's all the big table is at a super high level is just area position.
So I'm comfortable on this one for some reason. He's probably going to slow roll it, right, with a little inside.
Probably just making sure, you know. I like coming 2 rails past the 8. But you're right. It's probably a touchy shot. He's probably just going to roll it. Yeah, see, I like playing at 2 rails, but he didn't like it, and there was a reason he didn't like it.
He's fine, though.
Man, he's making this out a whole lot harder than he had to. And that's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, is one thing I preach to a lot of people, that whenever you see a good player go and mark where he wants to be for his next shot, he very, very, very rarely doesn't land in that position. And Shane draining it? No, ma'am.
No. That was a
huge miss.
Huge mistake by Shane there. Wow.
Orcollo landing a little bit, but no, he's okay. Wow. What a mistake. What a match. Pretty rough miss there.
It was, and he slow rolled it. It's always
I think he played the 7. He definitely played at 2 rails, and I like playing at 2 rails quite a bit. Wow, that's all we can say about that last game. Everybody probably thought he was out, especially after slamming that 1 in. So now Orcollo, where does he land on this 1? Man, see, just not making that 1 makes life so much harder, Chip. Look at this. If he makes the 1, it's the easiest
Straight
out in history, you know? But now, I think he's going to cut this ball in and come around the world. You have to think he would.
Yeah. Because that's
especially,
not
I mean, after
that's not that hard a shot for him either.
I don't like banking this ball. Does it go on the side though? Can we get a side view? Get a side angle.
I personally like shooting in the corner and coming through rails. It's pretty natural. I like coming around table here, and he gets to let it out a little bit here. I like it.
So, yeah, it looks like he's banking it, yeah. Yeah.
Well, it shows how much I know.
But, I mean, obviously, like we were talking about earlier, it's hard to gauge the angles when they're down there and we don't have that side angle,
Yeah.
But then once we got that side angle, it was pretty apparent to see that bank was pretty on, But I still like the cut shot, though, But no matter what I say, Orcollo made a bank and is definitely probably
Another
out
bank.
from here. And, yeah. Literally, I think he's made that same bank like 3 or 4 times.
He's
already.
made a bunch of banks.
But a lot of them have been pretty similar,
Shane's lucky they're not playing banks. No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Well, Orcollo's lucky they're not playing jumps. Well, no matter how we look at it,
it's going to be tied.
They're both. Neither one's lucky and neither one's not. They're both 13-13. They might as well have just started playing a race to 107.
107.
Yeah.
No, this is a good solid out by Denis right here.
Yeah, starting off with a really clean bank. Just got to make sure you don't get too cute on certain shots, and I think that Shane overrunning that shot on the 4, he just really, really thought he was going to get that extra bite. And then he played a great shot on the 5. But I really do feel like shooting that 7 ball coming 2 rails, he was kind of 50-50.
It's going to be right by their name. So like Shane Van Boening, he's an 828 Fargo, and then that percentage on the race to 120 is actually 65.37 right now at 13-13.
Oh, I thought that was their TPA. Okay. That's their Fargo? Oh.
Yeah. We just got it added in. Like I said, we're trying some new stuff.
Oh, those are the odds on them. Okay,
on them winning the match.
That's right.
From
and then
here,
if you look at the far ends, on the left side of Shane's name,
TPA.
you have the TPA live right there.
I was going to say, that would
update.
be extremely low for both of them.
They've missed like 1 ball apiece.
I was like, man, they're really harsh on these TPAs around here.
That's 65-34 is kind of, wow.
It's based on that Fargo rating. It's the rate that Fargo rating would give in a race to 120 with the current score. And it seems like a lot in favor of Shane, and I just – but, I mean, that's
they were doing the same thing out in Vegas whenever I was commentating the Diamond 9-Ball Open, and they were talking about races to 7, saying that some of these guys were like 25% chance underdogs, and I don't know. I mean, it's not a perfect system, but it's a work in art.
Yeah, it's definitely a work in progress, and those guys, they definitely have something going, and we're not in the business to knock anybody. Fargo rating is pretty prominent here in Oklahoma. So, I mean, these guys are definitely it's going to be interesting to see how that percentage works out once the score changes a little bit.
Yeah. So, Orcollo came with a beautiful shot on that 1 ball, by the way. Getting perfect position on that 2 and then cleaning up on the 3, and now he's just got stop pretty much.
He hit that one great.
That was a great shot. But, I mean, it's like we said earlier. You know what? And I think that would be a pretty cool stat to start doing, is say whenever a player made a mistake, how many games did he lose after that mistake? You know what I mean? Which I guess we can all remember. If you're betting one way or the other, you can figure it out. But it'd still be pretty interesting to see.
So we've got a friend that he works over for. He owns Digital Pool. He's actually providing us with this stat tracker. So Isaac, I know you're watching. Can we get a stat where, I guess what would it be, a missed ball game cost?
Yeah.
Is that what it'd be?
That would make sense.
How many, Dennis misses the 3 ball and then loses 4 racks because of it. That's a very interesting stat.
I just think it would be cool to along the stretch, what balls missed cost how many games. You know
For
what
sure.
I mean?
Current score is 14-13. Is that correct?
That's right.
14-13.
Let's see if Orcollo can get this one to go this time. Nope. Missed it again. And left with another difficult 1-ball shot.
That's how it is. That's what we were saying earlier. That's. If he was getting that one to go, look at this out. If he got the one to go,
Just
and
the
still
work
he's
that
going to get out, I think.
Well,
but
I mean, the work that he's had to put in whenever he doesn't make the one is just like
it makes it that much more difficult.
Now that's why Shane he got a little lazy with that out. Even though he made a great shot on the one when he didn't make it in the side, he got a little lazy after. Orcollo popping that ball in real nice.
So Dennis missing that 8, it's almost like the 2 earlier from Dennis. I mean, Shane missing that 8, it's like the 2 earlier from Dennis. Like, just it's costing them both 3-4 games every time they miss a ball. And as it should.
Well, I mean, and I think that's one of the cool things that what we were just talking about is that guy maybe come up with a stat tracker, or the guy that's providing the stats, maybe come in with something to, or come up with something to show how many games each missed ball cost each player.
Yeah. That would be kind of cool to see. But yeah, it's supposed to cost, like you miss a 9 or an easy 8, it's supposed to cost you that game. They're supposed to snap the 9 the next game. Like it's just supposed to cost you. It's just how it is.
And guys, just a heads up, if you're watching for free on YouTube or Facebook, we are about to cut those live streams. You can get your pay-per-view pass at omegabilliards.com. It's not too late. You can join us right back here live on pay-per-view, but those streams will go down after this rack.
So Orcollo moving to 15. And are the percentages changing now? They still have Shane at a 60-40. You're getting everything. You're getting your money's worth, people, so I hope you're having as much fun as I am.
Nobody has as much fun as you, Joey.
That's for sure. Now, Orcollo not making the one again, but definitely got some good kisses on this one. So now I'll probably look for Orcollo to make the 1 and the 3 here. You can't tell how deep that 3 is, but it looks pretty snug.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to try to hang it, but he'll probably just play it out to where he has a decent angle in case it doesn't fall with it. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, he was planning to make both, and it looks like he's out from here.
Just got to get the right angle on the floor. That's what it's all about. He wants to stay on the left side of the inside of the table, so maybe along the line of the first diamond on the right side of the table.
Yeah, he needs center table.
Just a wide angle. Yeah. This is pretty good.
That's perfect.
That's really good, actually.
You really couldn't have put it better with your hand right there.
Yeah, so now he just come across between the 7 and the rail, in the side pocket, I mean.
Yeah.
Float 2 rails and center table, and that's it. Now, I mean, it's going to be, like we were saying about Shane, like it being dangerous if Orcollo starts getting some rolls and breaking well. I mean, Shane better make sure he comes back whenever he gets a chance.
That 8, it's all about that 8 he missed.
Yep. The story of the match was the 2 earlier.
Now it's the 8.
Now it's the 8. And the funny thing was, not the funny thing, but the real thing is that whenever Orcollo missed that 2 ball, he was up 10. He was going to be up 10-5.
10-5.
And Shane missing that, he was going to go up 14-12.
Yeah. 10-8.
Keeping Shane off the table, obviously that's a huge key. I mean, that's no secret, but these stats are incredible.
Mm-hmm. They really are. No, it's awesome. It's really cool to see, so we can look back on the history of the match, just like anything, So Orcollo, I mean, he may not even be thinking about the one on the side now. with that type of break, I wouldn't think about anything. I would take that all day long.
Oh, you would? Straight in on the one?
Oh, I'm just saying. I mean, it doesn't even look like he's caring about the one on the side.
It doesn't now. I think he tweaked something in the middle of this match to do that. Now he's playing shape on the one, it looks like, right?
I mean,
because they were a bit, Joe, the past couple of days they've been working on.
I think he's trying to make the one on the side. I honestly do, because the one is too unpredictable. I think the two is pretty predictable. You know what I mean? The two goes up by that second diamond every time.
Well, yeah, that's what they were both trying to do at first.
Yeah.
I'm saying maybe he did something in the middle of the match to
maybe just now, because last game he just got kissed in position.
Yeah, he's starting to figure something out. I think, like maybe on accident or however it was, but
whatever it is, he's making it work. You know what I mean?
Getting straight in on the one now.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. It's like, I mean, if he's getting rolls or if he's just breaking good, whatever the situation is, Shane's gonna have to soldier up.
So now Denis is making it look like a big bar table now. So he's out again. He's going to take a 17-13 lead here.
I mean, Denis putting in work. I mean, really, he's just taking advantage of a mistake by Shane big time. And that is one of the things too that, I mean, a lot of amateur players or even like top level players just don't do against other top players, is take advantage of those opportunities when somebody makes a mistake. I mean, you just got to put your foot on the throat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, Denis is definitely taking advantage of Shane's
I mean,
mistake.
seeing Shane miss that 8, that lit a fire under Orcollo. You can already see it. I mean, that's a huge swing. 5, 6, 7 game swing, something like that. So Orcollo, see if he tries to make the one on the wood. This will be a kind of a decider on what we're talking about. No, he's playing that one ball high on purpose. I really believe it. Well, looks like another Orcollo break and run. And I mean, you hate calling things before they're done, but I mean, if you have any respect for pool at all, you've got to have faith in Orcollo from here. Just slightly touch this ball in with the bridge, and just make sure you stay low for the 2. Don't get too crazy. Yeah, so now he's okay. Now he can probably stun out. Can we get a side angle on this, just so we can show the folks at home that, like, whenever you're shooting a shot from this angle, what he's thinking. What is Orcollo thinking right here? Does he stun it, or does he just drag a little bit and take a tough little angle?
He's going to draw it out.
Yeah, see, he draws it out. Just showing people at home, kind of, the amateur players, that, like, whenever you're in a tough spot like that, you've got to make sure that you stay in position. Drawing out of it is really good. A lot of people might slam and try to cheat the pocket, and that's whenever you cause a wobble.
Yeah, Denis is looking better every rack right here. He's starting to break them really good too. So it's going to be interesting to see how both their breaks unfold here over the next couple hours.
Yeah, Denis has been hitting that ball on the higher side, and it's starting to work for him really well.
It is. He's figured something out here, as they've been playing.
He's controlling the one ball really good.
Yeah.
And really controlling the table well. I mean, he's just moving around. I mean, just smooth.
Yeah, and he does that a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. He looks sharp right now.
So there we go. Now he got a decent angle to come around 2 or 3 rails. Probably 3 and come all the way up. He kept it low. Just want to fall too straight. He's okay. I mean, you can just come 1 rail up, shape on the 9, and take a 5-game lead. Orcollo really, really flowing right now.
Yeah, he looks super solid.
super unforced error. And,
was it when he missed the 8? Was that the last time?
That's the last time Shane has been at the
Was
table.
it really?
So I'm wondering how many racks this has been. I'm actually kind of losing track right now.
It's
5, maybe? I think it's 4 or 5. 4 or 5. Maybe somebody else out there can help us. I don't know.
We definitely need professional help.
Speak for yourself, Chip. Speak for yourself. Now this is interesting. Now can he just dink this in and take the tougher shot on the 2? Yeah,
I think he can. Yeah, just roll it. He'll be up by the.
I was saying it was interesting because he might just shoot the bank, but I mean, like, no, he wouldn't do that because he can just roll it in.
He can just roll it in, yeah.
So when Shane missed that, he was up 13-12. And break and run, and it's been 5 racks in a row, broken ran.
So he's put a 5 on him.
Yeah. I mean, he's done it so fast.
5 and counting.
Yeah, nice little shot. Just kind of dinked it in there. Took a little bit more of a difficult shot on the 2 versus what I was saying, bank it in to take an easier shot on the 2. So, perfect angle on the 3. Stun it right out. Looks good. Now just float this ball into position for the 7 and maybe 2 rails, maybe 1, but probably 2. These guys like going more than 1 rail. See, now I don't know about playing that ball all the way up. I might have just played it a couple rails. Can we change from the regular view? Thanks. Yeah, now it looks better. From the side view, it looked like he needed to just go ahead and go with 2 rails and have a little bit of a spin shot, but that view made it a little bit better. So, Orcollo, 6 racks in a row, I believe.
That is 6.
Am I right about that? I think I'm right about that. They're both 50-50 on their breaks. They've made the exact same amount of balls on the break. And let's see what Orcollo can do. Let's see if he hits that 1 ball right above the side pocket in between the 3rd diamond and the point. Is he going to do it the same? No, he made it, almost made it that time. Oh, the 2 ball tied up on him. Wow. Wow.
It did. That would have been a real stealing out. If
oh, my goodness. Now, see, he changed his break a little bit that time.
Looked like he did.
I think he started getting comfortable with it.
Speed on it or something?
I don't know why he changed anything, though, but I mean, really. Yeah.
Looked like he drew it more or he hit him a little harder, maybe. I don't know.
It looked like he didn't use as much spin, you know?
I mean.
Because he almost made the 1. I bet he probably almost hopes that he made the 1.
He might shoot this in the corner and come over here. What you think?
I think that's probably an excellent thing.
That's the shot.
I mean, that's a great guess. I think that he's probably really going to try to do that. I think he's going to pocket this ball in the corner and come straight across to the 2nd diamond.
Short side, yeah, right there where he's looking.
I mean, he's already done it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
You know, like on shots where he's got to stiff it a little bit.
Yeah.
He's hit some great shots. Yeah, well, he may be just coming off in the side pocket, but no, he's looking. Maybe he'll come 1 rail, 1, 2, 3 rails. No, Chip, I think you're right. I think he's thinking about it. Let's see if he does it. Wow, wow, wow! Did he get there? Man, he hit that ball so good. He hit that ball so pure. Chip, that was a hell of a guess. I mean, really not a hell of a guess because, you know what?
I've watched it.
You're seeing him do it.
Yeah, I've played him for a lot of money,
yeah.
And he's hit shots just like that. That was a great shot.
Yeah, what I meant to say wasn't a guess. It was a good judge of what Orcollo just does. You know what I mean? And, you know, your typical amateur is not going to see that shot.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know, they're going to think, oh, well, it's right by the side. I've got to shoot it in the side. Guess what? He took the angle and he worked with it, right?
Yeah.
You know? And, man, this is starting to look nasty. His worst break so far, and he's really moving through it well. Orcollo, whenever he gets pinpoint, is just gross.
He's fun to watch, man. When he gets like this, it's.
I mean, racks just fly by. Like, I mean, it just really. I didn't even. I was sitting here talking and didn't realize that he ran 6 racks.
This
is about to be 7.
Yeah.
This is going to
He was
tie.
down 13-12, won a game, and then Broken ran 7.
Yes, sir.
After this one.
That's exactly what he did.
Pretty incredible, to be honest. So we haven't seen Shane in a long time.
Yeah, so talking about stats, everybody, this is the Orcollo show right now. And he just broken ran 7 in a row. Won 8 games in a row. Broken ran 7.
Pretty incredible. That's some good shooting right there.
That is extremely, extremely brutal. I mean, look at his TPA, folks. After 33 games, his TPA is almost at a perfect.
He found the break.
Pretty close. I mean, he's up there high. Now they have Shane at a 0.25% underdog. So, let's see what Orcollo has going on. Wow, another shot on the 1. Sorry, folks, we had the stats up there for a minute. Didn't get the chance to see the break, but we've got Orcollo. Is he just going to pinch this ball and just hold it right there? I think he's just going to hold the cue ball.
He's just trying.
Oh, no. He came around. See?
Is he going to come up short?
I'm pulling for that ball to go over there.
I mean, that was a phenomenal shot. He just didn't get a whole lot of reward for it.
Well, what happened is, and this happens to a lot of you players out there, and you're probably like, what the heck? Is sometimes when you catch just the outside of the point, it'll die.
Oh, it kills that ball just a little bit.
You're not exactly hitting the point, you're just hitting right after it, and it's almost like in the shim. You know what I mean? Like where it's just it's a strange part of the rail to hit, but it kills all the momentum. So now Orcollo, he's cutting this ball in. He's going to come 2 or 3 rails for the 3. It looks a little funny though. I mean, this isn't stealing. Because he's got a real easy safe on the 7. I mean, like putting it 2 rails behind the 7. But I mean, him pocketing balls the way he does, you gotta like him doing exactly what he just did, and that is make that ball and come around 3 rails for perfect position on the 3. Wow. Round of applause. I mean, you just can't do anything but clap. When somebody's putting on an exhibition like this, I mean, it's man, it's nasty.
I want to look at that shot again. That was a pretty incredible shot.
Yeah, let's see
if we can get it in our mini replay. There we go.
There we go. Look how perfect he hits this ball. Catches just the bottom side of the point. Beautiful, beautiful shot. So good. All right, everybody. We got Mr. Phil in the booth with me. What's going on, brother?
Not much. Giving Chip a little break.
Yeah. Get any action out there or what?
No, not really. I'm staying out of it.
Yeah.
Tough one for me.
Well, Orcollo's really just putting on a freaking clinic right here.
Mm-hmm.
See how good he hit that, too?
I thought this was 9, but I guess not. Wasn't he at 11?
No, he was, I thought it was 13-12. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was 11.
It was 13-11.
So I'm wrong about that. This is a 9.
I thought I was wrong, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was wrong about that, folks. Wow. So we have broken our. This is working on 9 or working on 10.
This is going to.
This 10. Is going to be a 10.
Yeah. Wow.
This is working on 10.
I've never seen that.
That's incredible.
I'm telling you, I'm so pumped right now. This is badass. Excuse my French, but I love watching this. This is cool.
What's really incredible is seeing that TPA so up there. I mean, I remember somebody posting something about maybe Jason Shaw had the highest TPA they'd ever seen in a match, but
not in a race to
was only like a race to 7.
Well,
so,
I'm going to correct you there. The highest one, I don't remember what it was off the top of my head, which Chris Renfro, if you're listening, you could shoot me a private message. Sky Woodward against Earl had the highest TPA in the longest match from what Chris Renfro told me.
What was that race?
That was a race to 100.
100?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Do you think we see that broken here?
I mean, in a race to 120, I mean, you know, the way he's trending right now, he's looking pretty solid. I mean, and the funny thing is he's missed 2 or 3 balls.
Right.
You know? But, wow.
This is the same RoboCop we saw at the end of last match. The only difference is he's walking slower.
Because you know what? Him being that in tune with himself is what's incredible. You know what I mean? And that's what I was saying earlier is you can have a perfect stroke, perfect fundamentals, perfect everything, but you have to have faith in your own ability and you have to have confidence in yourself to be able to do things like that and make those types of adjustments, like adjusting on the fly like that. Now look at this. Did he get a shot? He sure did.
Okay, so that's something I want to touch on right here. We're fixing to get the replay of that break, and I just want to point out where that 2-ball goes from the beginning, because it's almost like it's done it every single time. Watch the 2-ball.
Second diamond, right?
Watch the 2-ball.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. That's exactly what they want to do. They want to play position.
It's phenomenal how often that's happening.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we are watching a 10-pack. How many times have you seen a 10-pack in your life, if you ever have? I mean,
it's unbelievable.
This is absolutely unbelievable.
A real action match.
This is a real action match that is like between 2 of the best players in the world, and this is what you paid for, ladies and gentlemen, is to watch somebody come with a 10-pack.
Last time they played, we talked about Hill, and 119. At the end of this match, we may be talking about Denis's 10, 11, 12, 13, or more pack. That may be the talking point about day 1.
Oh, we're already talking about it. Wow. No matter what happens from here on out, everybody's going to talk about the 10-pack that Denis came with in the middle of this match, no matter what the result is at the end of this.
And, I mean, we're on the verge of it not being a 10-pack anymore.
It's definitely looking more like an 11 at the
Yeah,
I don't like announcing cursing. You know,
a funny angle he got here or what?
He got a little straight.
Hey, this looks like that draw shot that he had last year.
Oh, when he almost.
Don't say it. Oh, look at that!
Wow,
look at that.
Do you think he even knows that he's on an 11?
No.
No chance.
No, because if you tell him he's missing the next
shot. That's an 11 pack.
That is an 11 pack, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, an 11 pack. Huh? I was like, what is he eating?
Running out of energy.
I definitely want some. Whatever he's eating, can I have a double of that?
Guys, if you're
maybe an edible.
Oh. Yeah, I know, right? We do have several. Yeah, we have Tim Cable, PJ James.
Speaking of that, there's the logo.
Yeah, Flower Power, Lotus, or Lotus Gold.
Yeah, you come to Oklahoma, you'll play like RoboCop. Uh-oh, he lost it.
But he's got a shot. Ball got where it was.
He does have a shot.
He may run the set out.
Oh, God.
I would love to stop him.
The only thing is we can't. We have to stop him, right? He can only go to 40.
What is the longest run ever recorded?
The most break-and-runs ever recorded?
Yeah,
man,
that we could physically see.
I don't think that I've ever seen anything more than like 9.
Well, I know Earl had 10 for that $1 Million Challenge.
Yeah, but I'm saying like nowadays break-and-runs, big tournament or big gambling match like that's recorded. I've never seen anybody do a 10 or an 11.
No, I haven't, especially in a 9-foot.
This is so badass. This is awesome to watch somebody run 11 racks. I mean, it's so cool.
How do you think Shane's feeling sitting in the chair sweating an 11-pack? I mean, that's got to do something to you mentally.
Well, I guarantee you he's thinking about what he's going to do when it's his turn.
I mean, here's the thing. We talked about it. We asked him. We said, hey, how do you compose yourself when you've been sitting in the chair? I don't know if he's ever been sitting in the chair like this.
Stay positive.
But he said, I just have to stay positive and wait for my turn.
Okay,
but
so
how do you stay positive to this? I mean, that's the part.
I
think the word is not stay positive. I think that the word is to try to stay thoughtless about it, where you don't think about it.
Exactly. Well, you have to just, all you're focusing on is changing momentum. There's no positive or negative. Right. You're just trying to change what is actually happening. You know what I mean? You're not trying to force it, but you're trying to, like Orcollo took a break a minute ago, and it changed the momentum of things.
And guys, let me just
so
stress.
drawing out. Let's watch this shot.
Let me just stress.
Wow, I was this is tough.
We're live on Facebook. We just went live on Facebook and YouTube. Guys, we are in the middle of an 11-pack.
Yeah. Orcollo's really putting it
pack.
on him. And now you guys, this is the hardest shot he's had in this whole whole run. This is the hardest shot. He just made an excellent shot on the one, unless you guys didn't see it, but this shot is very touchy and not easy. And just shot it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh man.
Wow.
Everybody's applauding.
Round of applause.
Wow.
Everybody just gave a round of applause.
And Dennis I don't even think he knows. I don't think he knows.
Orcollo just ran 11 racks in a row, won 12 games in a row, ran 11 racks in a row.
You know what the bad part is? Shane has a little bit of trouble seeing the 2-ball.
I mean, I think he can see it, but the only thing is he's got to go off the rail, and it's so close. It's just kind of funky. You know what I mean? Does he have to go around the 6? Maybe you're right. Oh, he's got to go around the 6.
He's got to go around. He's got to go to the right side.
I thought he could go to the left, or the right side, but he's going to the left and spinning off the rail.
And that'll help him with his 3-ball. But I mean, still, this is whoa!
Watch out, 8. If the 8 needs to get out of the way.
Oh wow!
Right.
What a shot!
Good shot, Shane.
What a shot! Hey, we're joined in the booth by Mr. Omega Mike. How are you doing, Mike?
I'm doing great, thank you.
What's up, Mike?
Joey, how's everybody doing?
Oh, we're doing great, man. This is such an awesome match, isn't it?
Right.
Ooh, he hit that ball a little, which is understandable after somebody broke and ran 11 racks on you, right?
Set so long, so cold, right?
Yeah. Man, what do you think, Mike? Are the viewers getting their money's worth or what?
I can tell you the fans are getting the money's worth.
Yes,
oh
sir.
my
Yes,
God.
sir.
Guys, I want to look at that shot that Shane made just a minute ago with the 2-ball sitting in the pocket. This is insane right here. I mean, he really put a good spin on that ball and
Watch out, 8. Okay. Watch out, 8.
Oh
no. See, this is one of those things, man. It's like, you're just trying to get out. And, like somebody just ran 11 racks on you. You're just trying to get out, and now you run into this little backside spin, get hooked by the 8. I mean, it's just a tough break. But
and when we look at our stat tracker, this is what these guys are calling an unforced error, getting behind that ball. So when you look at that stat tracker and you see that stat, that's what that was. Missing shape. He didn't miss the ball, though.
Beautiful shot.
He did not miss the ball.
But I mean, this is what these guys are calling an
unforced error.
That is a really pretty
getting
shot
behind
right
that ball.
Excellent focus.
So when you look at that stat tracker and you see that stat, that's what that was.
That
missing
he gets
shape.
over that ball.
He didn't miss the ball.
Beautiful shot.
Beautiful shot.
And by the way, everybody, that is a Q-Tech Propel that he's using.
And I don't care who you are, when you sat down, for that long, 11 games in a row, and you get up to the table, it's tough. It's tough.
So difficult. Good shot.
What a shot.
Very. And that shot right there was a very difficult angle to pocket the ball. I mean, I don't care what you say. Any shot's difficult after somebody runs 11 racks on you.
Yeah. But Joey, this is why these two guys are the best of the best, because they've been sat there for so long, and now they come back and they make a hard run out. I mean, it's not easy, what I mean?
Well, and you know what? That's the thing that